cool, but you guys all braved it, and you're all hockey fans, right? Hockey fans don't mind a little bit of cool weather. The other thing, you probably all know Ducks goaltender Jonas Hiller is the Wild Wingers Kids Club captain this year. Unfortunately, Jonas has had some health issues of late. The team decided it would be better if he did not come today. So Jonas is not here, but we still have a very attractive cast of characters that we are going to introduce right now. First of all, we talk about characters. This one certainly fits that description. Your favorite mascot, Wild Wing. All right, let's hear it for Wild Wing. There we go, Wild Wing, ladies and gentlemen, the best, most popular mascot in the National Hockey League. All right, now the rest of these guys might not quite be the character Wild Wing is, but they're not bad hockey players. First of all, I'd like to introduce a rookie defenseman. Number 4, Cam Fowler. Cam Fowler, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now we're going to stay on the blue line for a moment. We're going to introduce another young defenseman. Number 5, Lucas Spiza. Wild Wingers Kids Club party, right? So, it seems only right to have a couple of wingers here. The first one, number 42, Dan Sexton. Now this next young man, I probably should correct myself. He was playing wing earlier in the season. Most recently, he's been playing center. He is number 64, Brandon McMillan. Brandon McMillan with the cool shades going, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now what we're going to do is I'm going to just warm these guys up a little bit, ask them each maybe a question or two, and then I'm going to turn it over to you for questions from the audience. And anyone who's interested in asking any of these young men a question, if you would, just kind of line up over here by the bottom of the stairs, and then when the time comes, we'll bring you up one at a time to ask a question of whichever player you would like. First off, we're going to do this in numerical order. That's how we brought him out. So we'll start with Cam Fowler. Cam Fowler, a first-round draft pick in the 2010 NHL entry draft. And at the time, I'm not sure that a whole lot of people who allegedly knew what they were talking about, I'll put myself in that group, not sure a whole lot of us expected to see Cam Fowler on the Ducks roster this season. But Cam had other ideas. He's been here all year. Having a great rookie season. Last time I looked, tied for first in the NHL among rookie defensemen in scoring. Had a couple of pretty big moments in Alberta. Something about Alberta seems to agree with Cam. Had a shootout winner in Alberta in a game, and also had an overtime goal that was a winner. So Cam, what is it about Alberta that seems to agree with a kid originally from Ontario but grew up in Michigan?
I'm not really sure. I think I just found myself in the right positions, and that game in Edmonton, Hillsy did a great job of getting us to 12 shooters, and there wasn't many guys left on the bench there, so I think coaches were just forced to put me out there, and luckily I scored. But it's good to be able to have those big moments for the team and be able to come through. So definitely some high points in the season there.
And I think we would all agree that Cam Fowler is going to bring a lot of high points to the Anaheim Ducks during his career. Okay, our next defenseman here, number 5, Luka Spiza. Luka is a guy who's been in the Ducks organization a little bit longer than Cam. After breaking into the NHL with the Philadelphia Flyers, Luka was fortunate enough to be traded to the Anaheim Ducks. Spent some time with the team last season, earlier this season, then he took a little detour to Syracuse in the American League, and ever since Luka came back up to the Ducks, which I believe was on November 10th, if I'm not mistaken, I've been tracking how many hits he has in hockey games. That's a stat that you don't see an awful lot about, but when you physically separate an opposing player from the puck, you're credited with a hit. And Luka gets credited with an awful lot of hits. He plays a wonderfully physical game, has shown a great deal of growth and composure in his young career. So Luka, what is it about hitting guys in other colored sweaters that appeals to you?
I guess I just don't really like him. I mean, when I grew up playing hockey, the coaches always taught me to play the game physical, play it hard, and I always tried to play like that. But I mean, I'm just 21 years old, and when I was 18 and 19 years old in Philadelphia and in Anaheim, I was just a little bit smaller, didn't have the strength, and I think this year, after I worked out pretty hard in the summer, it's kind of paying off right now, and it's good to see that sometimes the other guy's laying on the ice instead of me.
That is Luka Spiza. Now, we mentioned that Luka had a trip to Syracuse earlier this year. This next young man, number 42, Dan Sexton, he's tired of even hearing about this, tired of talking about it. We had him on our post-game radio show last night, and of course we hit him with all those kind of questions about what's it like to go back and forth between Syracuse and Anaheim. He's done it a number of times. Kidded him about being on a first-name basis with the flight crews, and of course Dan handled it in good humor. But hey, did anybody see that game last night? This guy was putting pucks at the net left and right. 8 shots on goal last night against whoever it was we played. I don't really care because the game didn't work out the way we wanted in the end. But Dan Sexton, in addition to putting the puck at the net, unless there is an obviously better option, this young man can move. He is among the fastest skaters that you're going to see anywhere. And Dan, I'm curious, where did you learn, or how did you develop that ability to skate as well as you do?
I don't know, I just sort of had to. Being a smaller guy, you sort of have to find ways to find your niche and find ways to move up to the next level. And that was sort of what I know. And being a lighter guy, I guess I have less weight to carry than some guys. And I just try to work on my strength, you know, like Steve said, in the summer, and try to get stronger. And that leads to faster. And also working on technique and stuff in the summer as well has paid off.